Well, hello everyone. It is Leslie Sky and it is January the 19th, 2023. Can we hear a Happy New Year? I know it's a little bit overdue, but hope everybody had a great New Year and a great Christmas. I have been on here in a while. It's been a hectic, chaotic, yes, I said chaotic, just like Britney Spears. I need a soundboard like Libby Higgins, which I'll talk to you in a minute about her. But I definitely would love to get a soundboard. I'd love to. But anyway, where am I at? Oh, chaotic. Yeah, chaotic. Somewhat stressful. It did 2 months. Let's see, November, December, basically. End of November, December, middle. I can't even talk. We were dog sitting, number one, and everybody's been home. Son's in between jobs. It's another story, but his story. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong, not like that, but so there's been a house full here. And I am a stay-at-home person, and I am the type of person, I'm OCD, a clean freak. Well, I'm not a freak, but you know what I mean. And I like my space, my time to myself, or I go nuts. And well, let's just say I went a little bit nuts, and it just So currently at the moment suffering from a costochondritis flare, which is inflammation in your rib, lower rib. It could hit you in your lower rib. It could hit you in your upper rib. And so it's upper, and it's not been fun. And I think it's just wearing my patience away. So yeah, it's been a chaotic 2 months. And so everything's trying to kind of settle down now. You know, the dog we were taking care of, she's back home, and so that's good. And neighbors out of the hospital, that's really good. I'm trying to get back into the groove of things. You know, I think everybody is, you know, with the new year and everything. So, before I forget, Libby Higgins, I'm watching her third podcast. It's called 𝒴𝑒𝒶𝓇. I had to pause it, and I'm like, I have to tell people about her. Unless you're living under a rock, and I mean, you know, I'm sure a lot of people, even if they're not, have not heard of Libby Higgins. Thanks to my friend Charlene, she told me about her years ago when she was called on YouTube. Her channel was called White Trash Network, I think. This was long before she kind of became a little bit famous. Well, she is famous on YouTube now and on Facebook. And she doesn't do raunchy stuff. The name, you know, when I first heard white trash, what? But no. Anyway, if you've never heard of her, you need to check her out. I'm going to try to remember to put a little link under this video or under this post, wherever this happens to fall, my video, that is. She's funny. She's down to earth, which is why I think I love her humor. She's not raunchy or nothing like that. Because I don't really go for the raunchiness. Every now and then I'm sure she'll put something. Now, when she's with another comedian, it might turn a little bit more. But when she's herself and she's doing these characters, and I love how she does these characters. She is spot on. Like, she does a character named Crystal, and I freaking love this character. She's so much like somebody that everybody knows in their life. They know a Crystal. And she just got everything down pat, and she's very talented. And she's a stand-up comedian, and it just shows you how you could be your average person, middle-class person. You go and get yourself a YouTube channel, and years later, you're becoming, let's face it, kind of famous and making some money. And I say good for her. Women power, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got to check her out if you've never heard of her. And of course, everybody's different. Their cup of tea, comedians. Some people don't go for the same comedian that you might go for, but check her out. Give her worth a try. But she does this thing. It's a new thing she started called 𝒴𝑒𝒶𝓇. It's a podcast basically out of her storage unit. I thought, how freaking genius is this? Like, seriously, I love it. And you know me, I love my little form of sky casting, which is podcasting, which one day, if I ever get my space back, my loft, which right now my son's still taking over, that's another story. If I ever get that back, this girl's definitely going to really take it to the next level, and I really want to get into it. But at the moment, I don't have the right setup and all that. So actually, I'm not using my microphone again, and I'm really pissed to say that because I have a lovely, expensive microphone that my son got me last year, and I'm not using it because you got to set it up and da-da-da. So I'm just using another form of recording here, but so hopefully you hear me okay. But anyway, yeah, so go check her out. Libby, if you're even listening to this, I love your new platform, your storage podcast. I love it. I love it. I feel like I got a friend, and I'm listening to my friend talk, and you got something going there besides your comedy and your stand-up. So yeah, go check out everybody, Libby Higgins and her many characters in her podcast. Other than that, excuse me, the voice is not, on par today, but I'm just kind of winging it. I am so tired of Michigan weather. It's dark, gloomy every day, and I want some damn sunshine. But before you know it, it'll be spring. Anybody have any plans for spring? I definitely this year want to expand my horizons when it comes to gardening. Me and my son had a garden last year, but we didn't full on plant a whole million, you know what I'm saying? So this year, knowing what we learned from last year, want to kind of expand the garden area and all that and grow different kinds of vegetables, and I'm looking forward to that. There's nothing nicer than going out to your yard and you can pick, a pepper or some lettuce, green beans, there's no chemicals and all. It's just something nice knowing you put a little seed in there and look at that, it's amazing. But anyway, is anything else really going on? No, not really at all. Just trying to get through the month of January. Like I said, I'm going through some rib issues, and don't laugh. It's not fun. You try to make light of it, though, at times, because if you don't, you just want to cry. Seriously. It's very frustrating. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with all that. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I was very happy to see that Austin Butler, I believe you pronounce it like that. He played Elvis in the Elvis movie. Fantastic movie. Even if you're not an Elvis fan, you got to watch it. One of the best movies I've seen in years. Seriously. And I wanted him to win so badly, and he did an award for his acting skills. He seems like such a sweetheart. True, kind, caring young man. His mama raised him right. I was very happy to hear that he won that. I don't watch those Academy Award things anymore. I don't think I ever really did. Maybe when I was younger, I maybe once or twice, but I don't get into the star stuff. It's like they're normal people like us. Don't put them up on a pedestal. But I'm talking about stars in general. Anyway, so yeah, I was happy to see that he won. Very sad to hear about Lisa Marie, but I don't want to make this a downer of a thing. So, prayers to her family and her mom, of course, and her kids. But yeah, so let's just hang on to the fact that spring is right around the corner. We just got to hang in there a little bit longer. It's still winter time here in the Midwest, and I will talk to you all soon. And I just wanted to say hey and hi, and this is Sky from Skycasting 101. Have a great day and a moonlit night. I know that sounds so sappy. Okay, bye.